What it do? What it do? You know what time it is, and you definitely know what it may be. Bloodstone, the street preacher, late night hyping, late night hyping after the SLABE. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in on this Friday evening, Saturday morning. Hope all is well with everybody out there, man. It's all good. Hope all is well with everybody out there on this Friday evening, Saturday morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope you at where you need to be and be where you need to be at. You know what I'm saying? Positive vibes on the late night with your boy Bloodstone, the street preacher. You know what I'm saying? Much love to everybody who's tapping in, and much love to everybody who's going to tap in on the replay. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get a chance to catch it live, then I'll repost it to my YouTube channel. You can go ahead and, like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and all is well. You know what I'm saying? Interaction is the main thing, man. So, if you, like I said, if you don't catch me live, please, please check out the replay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And if you're feeling what I'm spilling, go and hit that Cash App in the comments. You know what I'm saying? We independent over here, trying to make it do what it does. You know what I'm saying? All positive content, man, positive vibes, positive energy on the late night. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, man, you know what I'm saying? I want to send prayers and positive vibes to the young brother, you know what I'm saying, who was wounded, you know what I'm saying, by law overseers in Spring Valley, you know what I'm saying? The young brother was a barber and everything. He's still pushing, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's pray for a good, speedy recovery. And, pray this man, is able to continue with his trade. Because, like I said, he was a barber, a well known barber, man, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, only God and everybody involved in the situation knows the whole story. So, we're going to leave it like that, man. Blessings to the brother and his family, man. Now, man, I hope a lot of us, man, are recognizing and realizing that don't get me wrong, it's still there as far as the racism and the black and white situation. We know what it is. I'm not going to sit there and emphasize the whole situation. But besides it being like that, we also got to know it's about wrong and right, the powers that may be. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the devil, and I'll say it again, for those who have faith, those who know, Satan is running rampant right now. This is why we have all the situations going on that we have going on, my brother and sisters. You know what I'm saying? It's foul, man. It's foul. And now, also hearing that you know, the situation is going on with the immigration, They're getting ready to start just coming to your house without a warrant and walking up in there, man. For whatever reason they're gonna say it is, man. Never thought we'd make it to this part, man. But it will be met with a lot of resistance. Don't get me wrong, I'm not influencing people to go out there and act a fool or whatever, but you know, persistence beat resistance always, my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Know that. And a lot of cats, man, ain't gonna just lay down and take it, homie. That's not how life goes, man. Remember what they say, man. A lot of people feel the same way. I would rather be unalived on my feet than on my knees like a slave. So, a lot of cats are not going to go for that, man. And like I said, I don't condone violence in no way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? But I know in some situation, it's a necessity. I just hope and pray, man, out of all this that's going on, man, that we wake up and realize, man, it's not about blood and crib and who can do this and who got this and all that. It's about wrong versus right. You know what I'm saying? And there's no cutter on that because you have wrong, different races on different sides, and you also have the same races that are right. So I'm not trying to sit here and say that one is more than the other and all that. That's not what this is about. Because wrong or right, if you choose to live wrong, you're going to do that regardless what color you are. That's just the person you are. You know what I'm saying? And I stress it and I stress it, homie. The sooner we judge the person, not the color, the better off we'll be. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, man, no matter what, 2026, you follow through with your dreams, man. You're going to meet up with a lot of resistance, a lot of hate. But in situations like this, you must have thick skin and push on. You gotta push on. Only way you fail is if you quit, and that's never an option. Never ever option. You know what I'm saying? So, and for every situation, everybody doing their thing, always remember. I keep saying always remember, I want to stick with you, man. What might not work out for the next person might work for you. And just because it didn't work for them, don't mean it won't work for you. It's your life. You got to keep pushing, homie, no matter what. 2026, we in the mix. You know what I'm saying? You want to open that business? Open that business. Finish that movie you was writing? Finish it. Finish your album? Finish it. You know what I'm saying? Want to anything that was in your mind, man, and that you wanted to start it. The time is now. Remember, there's no age on talent. And one thing, man, Colonel Sanders got famous when he was 50, in his 50s. You know what I'm saying? So there's no age on talent. When the Lord opens the doors, that's when it'll happen, homie. You know what I'm saying? When anything in your life that you've been striving for starts to, really start to work for you, yeah, this is my own personal opinion. It's 10% you, 90% of the Lord. You're the talent, but He's the one that opens the doors, get you to make this decision, make that decision. Prune the people out of your life that are not on your journey or can't help your journey. He also removes people out of your life because of some fact, like they say, He heard conversations that you didn't hear. You know what I'm saying? Backstabbing, smile in your face, all the while trying to take your place. Backstabbers, homie. You know what I'm saying? Frenemies. That's the new thing people do. So, I trust nobody and watch everybody. No one's gonna look out for you better than yourself. So, always remember that. Keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. Man, there's just so much going on in the world. There's so much going on in the world, man, that you gotta, what can you do? It's just a lot going on in the world. Gotta just roll with the punches and just deal with it. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? I try to be as positive I can, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard, homie. But remember, yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today's a blessing. That's why today's a gift. That's why it's called the present. So we made it there, man, and it's a blessing to be here. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. Another situation that is very, very touchy, man, is you see they took out the slavery exhibition in Philadelphia, dedicated, you know what I'm saying, to remembering, what slaves went through, man, for their freedom. They just took it down, man. Trying to erase history, make history more of a mystery than it already is. So, like I said, as parents, this is why it's very important that you lace your kids, man. Don't get me wrong. School and everything, is part of the situation. They're going to teach you, your kids, the basics. But it's your job to keep it real with your children and let them know what they got to do to survive in the wilderness of life. Because life expands outside of school. And as parents, man, part of our obligations, whether it be the mother or the father, is to teach our children, you know what I'm saying, that sometimes everything what it is, what it's cracked up to be, homie. And it's our job as parents, you know what I'm saying, to be raw and cut with our kids. It's just my opinion. I always tell my children the real. That's my job. I tell my kids, you know, you do this, you do that, there's consequences. I always tell my children, I tell everybody's children, man, keep the Lord first. I always tell everybody I know, do that, man, especially children, homie. You know what I'm saying? Because a children's mind is very easily influenced, and, you know, and they're starving for, you know, growth, for education, for people to teach them different things, man. Because, you know, a child's mind is open. So I always try to, you know, lace and let them know, man, that before anything, you always must put the Lord first and foremost, no matter the good, the bad, whatever. And always remember, He has a plan for everybody. It's called the plan. You know, we all got a plan, homie, but it's up to you to know what your plan is and to go out there and handle your business, homie. You can't expect another man or woman to see your vision because it's not their vision, it's your vision. You can't expect nobody else to understand your journey because your journey is your journey, man. Don't get me wrong, you can get help, you know, so assistance along the journey and all that. When it comes all down to it, this is your dream, your journey. No more front seats to anybody at a show or a life that you never supported or clapped for. That's the way it's got to be. In this age of my life, value peace. Peace is important, man. Peace is very important. Don't let nobody wreck your peace, homie. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? If that means you letting cats go, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Keep it 1,000. I came out the womb by myself, and when it's all over, I'm leaving by myself. Ain't nobody going with me. You can be on your deathbed and have your whole family around you. Everybody that love you around you. When it's time for you to close your eyes, only one that's going is you. Everybody else gonna mourn for a little while and then continue with life. That's how it goes, homie. That's just part of it. From the first slap and crying, we all born dying. Remember that, homie. We all got that date. Some of us soon, some of us late. But in between, it's on you, man. So make sure you live your best. Live your best, man. If it means pruning and being solo bolo, just so you can have peace, then that's what it's about. That's what it is for me. Too old to be playing the who the homie game and all this, no, who the homie. No, I ain't got time for that, man. I got time for that, man. I ain't got time for that. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? One thing I was tripping off of, man, you know, I do my little homework as far as the YouTube, checking out something that, you know, that really stuck with me, man, that with 4Extra said, homie. He's like, I'm not no go back type of nigga. I felt him on that part, homie. I ain't no go back type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the go back and shit. No, I don't do all that, homie. So it is what it is. If people not lose your life, but like find their way out of your life, whether it be circumstances, their actions, or because that's the way it's supposed to be, that's the way it is. Ain't no going back. Only situation that's exempt is death. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like we used to be homies and we ain't homies no more, blood, and let me go back and be home. Nah. Because when a person who has hung with you for a long time don't hang with you no more and you try to rekindle that situation, the energy ain't the same, man. He or she has been talking about you. So the best bet is just to keep pushing, homie. We don't need no extra baggage, extra luggage. We already got enough on our own. You know what I'm saying? So, remember that. Remember that, homie. Remember that. Words to live by. Words to live by. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to jump on here, man, and just try to, just do the best, man, to spread as much positivity as I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm only one man, one person. You know what I'm saying? So, if it helps one person, man, a child, or whatever the situation may be, and I played my part. That's all I'm trying to do. Uplift, motivate, spread some love, man. I'm trying to come in a different way. Yeah, I can be up here acting a fool, catching fades, doing all this and getting all, but I don't want it that way. It ain't worth it for me. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody who has subscribed to my YouTube channel. We're getting close, man, getting close to 600 subscribes. So, 600 subscriptions, man. I'm tired right now, man. I'm doing this after the slave, homie. So, that's why it's called late night hyping after the slave. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you check me out every other Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Either coming live from the headquarters. Once again, we're in the upgrade process, upgrade stage at the headquarters. Shout out to my brother Trey Boogie. Or here from the Speed Zop. Get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Every other Wednesday. And then the Wednesday night chop up. Real life topics from a G perspective. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homie Trey Boogie doing our thing. Make sure you follow me on all digital platforms. Spotify, iTunes, CD Baby, the whole 8. You know what I'm saying? For those who have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do. I really appreciate it, man. Moving and grooving. Make sure you follow my journey. Health is wealth, some for the G's. Trying to keep us moving a little bit, man. Nothing spectacular, nothing special. Just trying to keep that blood pumping, homie, because as we get older, we need that. And also, the life of an independent artist. Like I said, I'll be showing footage of me coming from work, going to the studio, doing different things, man, that independent artists do to try to make it happen. It's hard when you try to get it on your own without compromise. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard. So make sure you check me out, man. It's going down, not now, but right now. Right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get up out of here. I appreciate those who tapped in. Like I said, if you didn't catch this one, you can catch me on the replay. You know what I'm saying? Interact. That's all I need. Like, subscribe, comment, leave a notification bell, leave a notification and hit that bell, and all is well. Like I said, homie, fresh out the slave, getting hoarse, tired. But hey, man, I must work. The life of an independent artist. When you're trying to get it on your own, man, ain't no sleep, homie. You got to get it on your own. If you don't get it on your own, it ain't going to work. Only way it pushes if you keep pushing, homie. So remember, keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. You'll get it, man. And in the end, it'll all be worth it. It'll all be worth it. Keep pushing. I'm going to let y'all go and enjoy the rest of y'all evening. It's going down. And for those of y'all that do not know, that don't know, I am Bloodstone, the street preacher, the revolutionary, aka the underhound, B Up Records, self-made entertainment, independent rhyming, independent grinding, but always 619. And you know what time it is, and you definitely know what it may be. Bloodstone, the street preacher, late night hyping after the SLAVE. Y'all be safe. Have a nice evening. Yes, sir.